Hi there, traders. Welcome to Currency Watch. You have to forgive me, I'm a little bit under the weather today. Haven't been doing any trading, and my headsets are at my office, and I'm at home. But let's go through the setups. I did review most of these in the morning. The setups are same, and I will be watching the election and trying to make trades once we get a clearer result. Um, which I guess will probably be around 11 o'clock tonight. I'll put anything I do on the Twitter feed. Let's start off with the Euro USD. As I said, I would expect if we get a Trump victory that we will see a little bit of a little bit of strength in the Euro USD. I mean, you could see a push back up to the 111.50 level. But if we do see a Hillary win, then it's going to be all about interest rates again, and we could see a general push down to this 1.847 level. But more importantly, I'm going to watch this range that we have here in 111.10, 110.25, and you know the rules. We got a break or so forth, but it's going to be much quicker. Much quicker, and we'll have to watch for head fakes, and may have to wait for a pullback if we get a giant move for 150 pip move instantly. I'm not going to chase that and take that much risk. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. And the other pair I'm looking at for sure is the USD JPY. The JPY, we could see a push. If we have a risk-off scenario with a Trump win, we could see a push down to this 99.50 level. If we see a Hillary win, we could see a push to 105.50, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get a break above that and could make the move that I've been looking for a while back towards the 200-day moving average. The Great Britain USD is not as clear because we all know they're going through difficulties of their own over there. And in that pair, you can see that the cross did break higher, but couldn't get any Momo. If we were doing a strictly stacker trade, though, right here, this would be exactly where we would enter, looking for a continued push higher. So what I'm going to watch for is a break or hold of this 123.75 level, and that'll give me an idea if there's a good entry at this point. Let's look at some of the others. The CAD, I'm glad I bailed out of that pair. We broke trend line resistance, and it's not a clear setup in this pair because you could have dollar weakness, but you also have oil strength weakness. And right now, I think people are just taking some of the profits from this recent push higher. But all in all, we are below the trend line. And these are two really bad daily candles here, so we could see a continued push lower. But like I said, this is all going to probably fluctuate quite a bit with the election results. Some of the other pairs I've been speaking. Oh, I guess we'll go through them. The New Zealand USD continues to push higher. Nice push break. We never had a pullback to enter there, and now trying to get above the 73.50 level. I'd like to go in on a break of that level, or I'd really like to go on a pullback to the 72.60 level. The Aussie USD on the same boat. Continues to push. This is the breaker resistance breaker hold zone of between 77.60 and 77.08. We get a push above that level, then I will favor a continued push higher and go long. And if we get a break below that, it doesn't mean I'm going to go short. I would just look for a pullback to this 200-day moving average to decide exactly what I'm going to do. Some of the setups that I have been talking about, the Great Britain odd, you can see that setup clearly couldn't hold any legs. That's the difficulty of trading right before an election. And Euro New Zealand, that pair has broken and would be a perfect entry right now. But that was one of the most volatile pairs, and I'm definitely not going to enter that right before the election results. Gold has been a little bit up and down today. We had a push higher initially, then a push back down, and now we're firmly coming back. If we get a Hillary win, that would put the interest rate back in play, and we'll probably get a push back down to the bottom of this range. Trump wins, uncertainty, we'll probably get a push back up. Those are the things I'm looking at into the election results, and I guess everybody watches the peso because it's a barometer of what people think is going to happen. But I'm not going to trade that pair because of that. Actually, probably will have lots of liquidity during the election, but I'm not familiar with its dynamics. So going into the election tonight, I'm going to be watching the euro. I'm going to be watching the yen cross, and maybe keeping a look at the Great Britain USD for the best setups that I'm going to be entering or attempting to enter. And I'll post any trades on Twitter. Everybody have a great day. Thank you.